I really got to change that countdown music. I'm so serious. Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. Oh my goodness. Host of that show called Sports Plus Life. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody has enjoyed their Monday. March the 3rd, we are officially in the month of March. March the 3rd, 2025. We in St. Patrick's Day month, the the beginning of spring month. So I hope everybody had a great day. I hope everybody had a great weekend too. Weekends is never long enough. Weekends ain't never long enough unless you got 3 days off. Unless you either got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. That's when the weekends are good enough. But I digress. I had a good day. I did. I had a good day. And again, I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. I hope everybody enjoyed their Monday. And look at it. When you get home Monday from work, the train starts rolling all over again. That means you're getting this close to the weekend. What up, Lomar? What up, boy? What's cracking lagging with you? What up? But I'm gonna give my shout outs to Tough Sports, Heather's Craft Haven. So what are we gonna talk about today? All right, here we go. Hey there, gorgeous. What up? Hey, Boogie, what's happening with you, homie? I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't calling you gorgeous, nigga.
I was about to say thank you for the compliment, but
Hey, nigga, boy, stop. Boy, cut it out. Cut it out.
What's good with you, bro?
Ain't nothing much. I was just saying what we were gonna talk about. This is gonna be interesting. We are gonna jump off the bat talking about that fight Saturday night. Man. I love talking about boxing, and there's a lot to talk about with this boxing match. The match itself, the comments that was made, the pettiness shown by other people today after the fight, and I'm talking about. I'm not. And this has nothing to do with the fighters, but yeah, we talking about the fight, the trade made Deebo Samuels to the Washington Commanders, the Philadelphia Eagles releasing Darius Slay. Yeah, Keith finally got his wish. I saw Keith right before I got home. I said, Keith, finally you got your damn wish. I said, they finally let goddamn Darius Slay go because Keith was abusive to Darius Slay during the season. But now Keith was like, I know I'm gonna miss him. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know Darius Slay. What I told him, I said, now we're gonna find out what Cooper DeJean really all about. Because Quinyon Mitchell is as good as advertised, but you know, Cooper DeJean. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. What up, niece?
She's just over here making all kinds of trouble.
What up, niece?
Go watch Mickey Mouse.
What up, Rob Redford? What up, homie? But anyway, let's get to this fight. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach for the WBA lightweight championship of the world. Tank Davis, the heavy betting favorite, 30-0, undefeated, 28 knockouts, seen as a mini Mike Tyson. Lamont Roach, a relative unknown, former junior lightweight champion, 25-1. But when you have history with a fighter, as these two brothers know each other, you got Tank from Baltimore, Lamont from D.C. So these are two guys, they know they are not unfamiliar with each other at all. Lamont Roach came up in weight, and it was a hell of a fight. A slow start. We know Tank to be a notoriously slow starter. But Lamont Roach said before the fight, because my cousin hit me up a couple of months ago when the fight was first announced. He said, are you familiar with Lamont Roach? I said, I know the name, yeah. He said, watch some of his fights. And I did. I watched a few of his fights. And I said, okay, he's a come-forward pressure fighter, very good defense, used the Philly shell defense, you know, a good boxer. But he said, I'm going to bring the fight to you. He told Tank, I'm going to bring the fight to you. He said, I'm going to stand in front of you. And he gave Tank Davis every opportunity to knock him out. And matter of fact, Tank bet $250,000 that he was going to knock Lamont Roach out. And Lamont Roach said, I bet you don't. And I'm going to tell you, Lamont Roach has a bunch of brand new fans, yours truly being one of them, because my boy did everything he said he was going to do. He stood right in front of Tank Davis and said, knock me out. And he couldn't
do it.
And he countered. He staggered. Hey, mama. He countered. He staggered. And to be honest with you, the fight ended up being a draw. And don't get me wrong. Don't make me think that I'm not trying to make it seem like Tank was chopped liver Saturday night, because he was not.
Yeah, he wasn't out there getting dusty.
He wasn't chopped liver. But Tank Davis did the stuff that he usually do. He did everything that he usually does. The difference is
round strike.
But my difference is my boy didn't go nowhere. Roach didn't go nowhere. As a matter of fact, he punched back. So let's go ahead and let's take a listen to what Mr. Roach had to say after the fight. Just a couple of quick comments.
Man, obviously I want to go back and watch it, but clearly in there, man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the motherfucking bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate True Boxing Media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And, I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
Shout out to Fight Hub TV. Now, again, Lamont Roach has a fan now, and me, even though the fact he looked like Lil Bow Wow, I think it's hilarious.
What?
Bruh, look, when you see him with the hoodie off, he got the same head shape, same face line in his Lil Bow Wow.
I'm gonna have to relook at that.
I watched the fight, bro. I watched the fight 3 times. I was like, look at Bow Wow, boy. Bow Wow here squabbling up.
If only he would.
I said, Bow Wow out here squabbling up, man. He did. But what was your takeaway from the fight? Before I really start dissecting it, what was your takeaway from the fight, Boogie?
So I'm not even gonna hold you. What Roach just said, where he said a lot of people counted him out, I would say I was definitely one of those people. I wasn't familiar with his name, obviously, not a boxing aficionado like yourself, but just wasn't real familiar with dude. And I thought this was just gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a chill night where we watched somebody get knocked out. About the 5th round, I realized this dude is legit. He can take punches, he could throw them back, and his defense was recognizable. I was like, all right, this guy is definitely doing his thing. And I could see from his perspective where he felt like he did enough to win. I definitely get that. And technically, I'll let you talk about it. Technically, he should have won if the referee was doing that job, but you know that's how the game goes sometimes. But great fight, man. And Tank did what Tank always do. That I feel like he does not, like, at least now, he don't take these fights as serious. He just be out there because it's a guaranteed paycheck. It's an easy walk off, whatever the situation is. So you might be right. He may not be retiring anytime soon because of fights like this where he'll walk away with an easy pot.
Well, I mean, first of all, it's too many bigger names out there, and that's what gives me fear. That's what makes me fearful of a rematch happening, because that should be his next fight. His next fight, he should get right back in the ring with Roach, because while Tank didn't lose the fight officially, what he did just lose Saturday night was his aura of invincibility. That's gone now. That is totally gone. I think Roach won the fight without the controversy from the referee. Because we sitting here watching this fight, and we all like, who do y'all, about the 9th and 10th round, we're like, who do y'all think is winning? And everybody was like, Roach. And now, what Aaron was talking about was, in round 9, Tank Davis took a jab, and about 5 seconds later, went to a knee. Whether it was a jab or not, this is boxing rule 101. If the fighter voluntarily goes to a knee, it is a knockdown. No questions asked. Steve Willis, who is a veteran referee, a popular referee because his facial expressions are memes all the time. But he's a veteran referee of several championship fights, totally fumbled the bag. And based on the scorecards, his mishap of not scoring that a knockdown. I'm not calling that a knockdown because he didn't call it a knockdown, so none of the judges scored it as a knockdown. So because of that mishap by Steve Willis, who's a very good veteran referee, but he screwed up big time.
Big time.
Because of his mishap, that cost Lamont Roach the fight. Because if you make that a 10-8 round, it is not a draw. Lamont Roach wins the fight on 2 of the 3 judges' scorecards. Now, again, I thought Roach won the fight without the knockdown. But you know what was weird before I really get, because then now I'm about to grill Tank Davis. But you know what was really interesting is that if you saw the way that Tank came back after he took the knee and after the referee talked to him, the way he came back and started swinging for the fences. So to me, it gave me the impression that maybe Tank thinks that it was scored a knockdown because he came back swinging for the fences, landed a couple of good shots before Roach gave equally good shots back to back him up. And I know 2 of the last 3 judges gave Tank round 11 and 12. I would disagree with that. I thought Roach clearly won 11 and 12, and I was with 12 at the end of 11. I thought Roach was dead tired. I said to my cousin, I said he may be able to get taken in the 12th because he appears to be very tired, but he wasn't. He did his thing in the 12th round. Now Tank Davis, boy, this is when you can't make shit up. When they asked him, why did you take a knee? My nigga said, because the chick who did my hair the day before put some grease in my shit and it started to get in my eye. I said, Aaron, I lie to you not. I sat here in front of Marley and Lou and Devon. I said, did that nigga just say that on national television?
On national TV.
I said, did he really just blame his hairstylist for him taking a knee in the 9th round of a championship fight?
Like you wasn't sweating this whole entire time.
You won't get punched in the face this whole time. Like, bro, okay, it would have been more realistic if that happened in the 1st round. But on top of that, he said, the chick did my hair the day before. The day before, my nigga. But here's the funniest part that makes Tank look even worse. Since he came out and said that, and of course, you know that shit went viral, the hairstylist came out and posted and said, no. First of all, he said,
now she would have made a bag if she just kept her mouth shut.
No. Could you think about it? That could have messed up her clientele. Even though I would have monetized off that shit. I would have made some grease, and the slogan would have been, "It'll knock you down." but she came back and but see,
that ain't bad, bro. That ain't bad.
You like that, right?
That ain't bad.
Like mama's braid grease. It'll knock you down.
It'll knock him down.
And have a picture of Tank on his knee like this. But no, she came back and posted. She said no. She said no. First of all, you said I did your hair on Thursday. She said I did your hair on Wednesday. First of all, she said a lot of time elapsed from Wednesday to Saturday, and she said, and I didn't put any grease in your hair. So that
which is weird because if you're doing braids, you're supposed to put some kind of grease in there.
But bro, no grease, whatever grease that she put up in there, if she did his hair on Wednesday, and you talking about Saturday, really, honestly, because they weren't in Vegas, they was in New York. So really, you talking about really the wee hours of Sunday morning, my nigga. Really, the wee hours of Sunday morning, because every fight went the distance. So every fight went the full 12 on that fight card. It was a great fight card.
Yeah, the prelims were phenomenal. I was not expecting them to be that good.
They were great. There was a great. I mean, if you spent the $80 to watch that fight, this is a time where you got your money's worth. I didn't. But
neither did I.
I didn't. But no, they again, you're talking about Wednesday. You're talking about Wednesday to the wee hours of Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And that's bad, bro. That's bad. That's like he shouldn't have said that. I would have said anything else. I would have said anything. And then he got mad when the crowd started booing him. Nigga ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he's not used to that. Right? He part of the money team, but what's part of the money team?
No, because him and Mayweather beefing.
I mean, he used to be part of the money team.
He used to be.
Have that same mentality. 1 second. Put it down. Calm your little behind down before you end up in trouble.
Uh-oh. You heard your daddy.
She didn't see me all weekend, so she's acting all crazy. Mm-hmm.
But look, before we get to it further in the conversation, I want to hear one more thing from Mr. Roach. I'm coming, Keith. I'm coming.
And I just wanted to ask you, they talked about his power a lot, but I want to ask you about your power because it seems like you buckled him a couple of times and backed him up off you. So, what do you got to say about that? Because it looked like you met the challenge.
I think I'm cracking. Fuck, I've been saying that, man. I think I'm cracking. I'm really blessed to have the coaches that I have. We're working on a good game plan, placing shots very well, looking for certain shots, being able to counter. And I think I was on timing, especially like in the perfect moments to land beautiful shots. Some of the shots that might have stumbled him or visibly hurt him. He's tough. He's a great fighter. He's tough.
My man said, "I think I'm cracking." The fuck?
I'm cracking.
I love the confidence though. What up, Keith?
Yo, what's good?
Well, ain't nothing much, man. Chilling, man. We still going over this fight, man. Now let me talk about the people who was petty. Did you hear about Cameron today?
That's a petty motherfucker.
You hear about what Cam said today?
Nah.
What did he say?
You saw who Tank came in the ring with.
Yeah.
He came in the ring. He had the Crunk song, but
Dipset.
Dipset. He had Jim Jones and Jewels with him. And at the beginning of It Is What It Is, Cam told Mace, he said, I understand what you're saying, Murder, about how sometimes when you have certain people with you, it kills your energy. It brings negative energy and negative reaction. That was a shot at Jim Jones. I said, yo, Cam petty is a bitch, man. I said Cam is petty as fuck. But so what would you like to see? Keith, first of all, what did you think of the fight Saturday?
My fault.
I said, what'd you think of the fight Saturday?
I mean, I didn't watch it. I just seen what everybody was saying on social media, and it sounded like before he even took the knee, he was losing the fight.
Oh, he was. Well, when he took the knee, the fight was right around dead even around that time.
Okay.
But he did.
I heard say that.
You said what?
I said you're the first person I heard say that. You felt like he did that.
Well, okay, I can dig it.
I mean, I
can dig it. But, I got something else I want to show you. Y'all. Let's see.
Calm down.
And this, Aaron, this is where I'm going to show you that he looked like Lil Bow Wow. All right, check this out. Y'all check this out. Check this out right here.
Davis just got backed up with a counter from Roach. He explode with the left. And that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned with one.
That's not them.
Another right hand, another right, left by Roach. Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them to the body and then to the head. Right. So he's getting especially around 8.
The right hand. Boom. He counter-punched Tank. Roach came back with his own right. There it is. He timed it right. Counter. Tank getting in. There it is.
Round 11 as well.
Maybe he didn't try as a Davis. Wow, Roach has to keep doing that. Tank Davis back. He always had a response to what Tank Davis threw. Uppercuts.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great fight. Again, I'm not trying to make it seem like Tank was chopped liver, but it was a great fight.
Who landed more punches?
Roach. By CompuBox, no, Roach outlanded him in every category.
So how the fuck is it a draw?
The judges don't go by CompuBox. But if you look at the stats, yeah, Roach won every stat. And you just saw a little bit for yourself. I'm telling you, bro, that nigga head shape looked just like Lil Bow Wow. That little
I'll take your word for it, bro. Maybe I gotta go back and watch the fight again.
That's little Bow Wow, because he younger than Bow Wow. But yeah, man. If Tank Davis has probably has had the hitters for the last 2 days now. He lost. You lost. Period. Anybody who watched that fight, it wasn't a you got beat down. No, it wasn't. You know, it was a great fight on both ends, but it deserves a rematch. It deserves a rematch. It deserves an immediate rematch. And I guarantee you, Keith, I told you this earlier. I guarantee you there's somebody in Tank's camp that's saying, don't fight this dude again. No. Because styles make fights, and he know him. The familiarity with them makes it even better. You know what I'm saying? He knows him. And that's a fight that really should be in the DMV. They really should have that where the Wizards play. Washington Wizards Stadium. Or the MCI, whatever the fuck it's called.
That'd be crazy.
That would be nuts, right?
That's a Vegas fight, bro. That's a Vegas fight.
Yeah, but you got one person from B-More, the other from DC.
Sound like gang-related activity.
Hey, that's what everybody said it is Saturday, bro.
Sounds like gang-related activity.
Hey, I said the same.
Take that to Vegas.
I said the same shit. I said the same shit on Saturday, and niggas was like, "Yeah, you know all the gang shit that would be going on there."
Because I'd definitely be tempted to pull up, and I'm from the burbs. I'm not. I'm good. But let that be in Vegas.
Put that shit in the DMV, nigga. Stop being scared. Hey, Keith. Aaron was trying to tell us to come pull up at a goddamn club or lounge. At a lounge.
I'm gonna tell you offline, but bro, it was.
Oh,
I
bet you.
We got up out of there around the fifth round of the cat fight. I was like, yo, this is too much for me, bro. I'm old.
How much did it cost to get in there?
It was free. It was free to get in.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, no, ain't no cover charge.
You know what? Have mercy.
If you pay cover charges at Richmond, you goofy.
I heard that shit is like a hole in the wall joint.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Aaron, Keith, Aaron was trying to have us up in there with all the ratchets.
All I mentioned was that for my single friends, it might have been a nice time for y'all to come out and enjoy yourself. For married fellas like us,
Who's us, nigga? Who on this? You the only married person on here.
Well, I was with my boy, but yeah, for me and him, we just came to watch the fight, and once it started to get to, once security threw somebody out and then clean knocked dude out on the sidewalk, I was like, yep, bedtime.
Oh yeah, he was in Ratchet Richmond. Hey,
it's not unfamiliar. It's just no longer.
No, oh no, trust me. I know how you like to get down, sir.
All right.
Exactly.
I know how you some vulnerable moments.
That nigga, boy, that was classic. I ain't gonna never forget that shit. But Keith, hey, Aaron, Keith has finally got his wish. Darius Slay is no longer a Philadelphia Eagle.
That wasn't my wish, man.
Oh yes, it was.
I don't know. It kind of sounded like he was asking for it for a little while.
He would go on a week-to-week basis. Why haven't we cut Slay? Why is he still here? He need to retire.
Maybe
you got your wish, man.
That it was just because he got hurt like every single game, bro. I was getting frustrated.
Damn, he get hurt every single game, but he played 14 games this year.
Yeah, and he left early on 5 of them motherfuckers.
Well, you got your wish now. He gone. Do you think that makes y'all a better team today on y'all defense?
No.
You gonna owe him an apology by mid-season next year?
No, that definitely. I think
who gonna guard Debo? Who gonna guard Debo with the Commanders now?
Hey,
yo, you fucking with me, bro?
Who gonna guard Debo, bro?
No disrespect, but I ain't worried about.
You think Cooper DeJean can fuck with Debo?
He finna lock down Debo.
That's what you thinking?
Nah, you playing with me, bro.
Look, bro. All I was trying to say earlier. Now you're gonna find out what Cooper DeJean is all about, because he could freelance because you had Slay holding shit down on one end, and Quinyon Mitchell he's as good as advertised. He is as good as advertised. Okay, you got that. You're like, and I like Cooper DeJean too. But I think Cooper DeJean in 4 years, Cooper DeJean is gonna be a safety. He gonna take Reed Blankenship's spot.
It might not be 4 years.
It might be next year.
Bro, they're gonna move DeJean around. And like talking about earlier, him and CJ, they're interchangeable. Like CJ was a slot cornerback in New Orleans. Like, he can play, but they're interchangeable. I'm confident they'll make some moves.
All right, well, let me ask a direct question. Hey, Boogie, I'm going to start with you. What did you think of the Debo Samuel trade to the Washington Commanders?
Looking like a win-win, and it looks like Washington is actually gearing up for another playoff run next season. That's the number one thing I thought. I was like, oh, they are not playing about going back to the playoffs, about going back to the NFC Championship. Like, they're very serious about that. So I think this is a win-win for both San Francisco and Washington.
You think that's a win-win for San Fran and Washington?
Yeah, free up cap space. Not necessarily get rid of somebody who wasn't operating, because that is definitely not who Debo is. But who knows? They may not be looking at Brock Purdy as their number one going forward. No point in putting a veteran in that space.
Okay, I have some questions about the Niners, but Keith, I want your opinion first.
Oh, shit. He took the words right out of my mouth. I think it's a win-win as well for a team that's got an quarterback like Aiden Daniels. Try to surround him with the pieces, and Cliff Kingsbury, he's going to move around.
You were breaking up a little bit, bro. What was you saying?
I'm just saying that Cliff Kingsbury will move people around so much. He'll add an aspect of offense that possibly even make it more. Like, even though Debo seems like he's not in the top four, that's just why you need to keep. And
you breaking up, bro. We can only get half of what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah, we got
Mike
you. But
check 1 2, yo.
well, that works.
God damn. Man, I ain't gonna repeat what I just said, bro. Man, we still a Philly, man. They little brother. Fuck me.
Damn. All right, well, let me ask you the Niners question. I'll start with you first. Win-win for the Niners. I understand that takes some cap off you, but I'm talking about as far as your receiving core. I don't think the Niners, at least not today. I don't think the Niners receiving core is better today than it was yesterday. Well, 2 days ago before they traded Debo.
Absolutely.
Now they could pick up some free agents. They could draft, but to me right now, when I look at the Niners receiving core, I don't see no separation. Juwan Jennings is coming off of a ruptured Achilles. He ain't gonna get back to his normal self until 2026. Not Juwan Jennings. Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, Brandon Ayuk is not going to be back to his normal self till 2026. We know that a ACL injury or Achilles injury generally takes you a year. When you tear it, generally takes you 2 years to get back to your normal self. Ricky Pearsall, who they just drafted, I don't know. He's a big receiver. Does he get separation? Not really. Juwan Jennings I think to me is a better slot receiver. So, and like I said, I don't know what they could do anything in the draft. I don't know what free agent wide receivers you're going to go get, because you see the Bengals just franchise tag T. Higgins.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going to go on with Cooper Kupp, because Cooper Kupp right now is having the same problem Debo had. Cooper Kupp had an amazing 2021 year, won the Triple Crown. He hasn't been that since then. Debo Samuels, I think it's a great move for the Commanders, but he hasn't been that 2021 All-Pro player since then. Now, with that being said, Keith, I agree with you as far as Cliff Kingsbury being able to put him in great positions. But with San Francisco, I don't see, like I said, I see a lack of speed in that receiving core. Hey, Aaron, what you think about that?
I mean, I could definitely see where you're coming from, but I don't think you get just from like a high level business perspective. I don't think you trade a Debo Samuels without a long term plan in mind. So if you're opening up cap space, if that is the thing, and maybe something else is happening behind the scenes, then you are looking at adding somebody either to your there's no point in adding anybody to your running back system because you're already decent there. But yeah, you're either looking to pick up another receiver in a different space and actually opening up that place to put somebody in there. So I get what you're saying in terms of like, all right, they lost a pivotal piece, but at the same time, just keep in mind, Brock Purdy has not been operating at a really high level. And the receiver space is a dependent one, meaning if the quarterback don't throw it to you, you typically don't get the ball. So it's one of those things where I think they're looking long term into something else. We just got to wait and see what that looks like. All right, baby, calm down.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I don't not trust what John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan has been doing down there. I just think right now, the way they're receiving core looks today, not a lot of separation. I think it's a good move for Washington if Debo can stay healthy. Somebody's alarm just went off. Hey, leave the police alone. We care about you. Nigga, you trying to break in somebody's car while you're on the show?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It was like, you didn't want to wait till you got off.
I can already say, damn, we might go down as accomplices. What the fuck? I just watched 1992 the other day, too. No, I ain't trying to have none of that shit. No. By the way, that's a good damn movie. 1992 with Tyrese. That's a good movie.
What's wrong?
Okay. Well, we'll see. I don't pay attention to the combine. I really only pay attention to the first
round.
Lock
in, bro.
Huh?
There's some good players coming out.
Oh, what up, Eddie? What up, homie? Lock in the what? The combine.
Yeah, bro. There's some good players coming out, bro.
Yeah, I'll check them out when they're in the draft.
Yeah, bruh, when they actually get drafted.
Bruh, listen, you know how many players get drafted, bruh? It is too many players for me to keep up with all of these. I keep up with who Denver drafts. Okay, that's it. I keep up with who the Broncos draft. I guess I'm pretty sure we're gonna cover the first round. Hey, Eddie's stupid. Look what he said. He said he would have been on earlier, but old girl got grease in his head. I tell you, bro, I think he should have never said that shit in public. But yeah, I guess we're gonna cover the first round of the draft like we did last year. That was fun though. It's just so damn long.
It's mad, bro. How long did that take us? I feel like
for one round, 4 hours, bro.
I
don't know, man. Like for 4 hours, one round.
We might just have to catch the first. We might just have to catch the first 10.
You ain't lying, bro. Once we get out the lottery picks, bro, you know what? Godspeed.
To the rest of y'all, good luck. Because I don't know how many Caleb Williams will get. I may check into the draft for that to see if there are any decent quarterbacks that we may be able to pick up as backups. But honestly, I'd rather pick up.
It's a weak class.
This ain't a quarterback rich draft, bro.
It's a weak quarterback class.
You got Cam Ward,
Who's your
Sanders.
team? Who's your team?
Dolphins. We need one.
Whoa, you thinking about quarterback? You think Tua done?
Yep. I've been saying, listen, I love my team. I like Tua as a person, but I've been saying we need a new quarterback since the second concussion. Since the second concussion, I was like,
this is true. He ain't lying.
I've been very vocal about this.
He has been.
Long term, say, okay, here's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is not going like whatever crappy schedule could come out. My biggest fear is like getting 10 wins and then Tua goes down for a concussion and we just basically wipe our playoff chances out the window.
You don't remember the quarterback I was saying that y'all should trade for last year after he went out with the concussion?
No, who's you saying we should trade for?
Bryce Young.
Well, that's dead in the water because
It's dead now because
good.
because when I was asking that, they had benched Bryce Young.
But look, the quarterback that I think would be a great fit for y'all, who's coming out this year, is Jalen Milroe from Alabama.
You know what?
He needs a lot of work.
I was going to say,
yeah, I don't.
He has an arm.
Milroe reminds me of Anthony Richardson, but not quite a strong arm. Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
Milroe got an arm.
I definitely want a new fresh quarterback, but at the
fresh
same
quarterback,
time,
you've only had Tua for goddamn 4 years.
You know exactly what the hell I'm trying to say. If I buy a brand new BMW, and by the time I get ready to sell it to you after only 3 years of owning it, it had been in 3 car crashes, you gonna still pay me top dollar for that joint?
Hell, I ain't gonna pay you for it.
No, that's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you, you better gift that motherfucker.
It's like, yes, you want some new hotness, you want somebody coming on, but again, my theory is that there aren't as many Caleb Williams coming out going forward.
You think,
so
y'all should just start to rebuild? Like maybe move on from Tyreek?
I think you Caleb Williams, that's a bad example.
Doing for the past 10 years is rebuilding.
10?
All we've been doing for the past 10.
10? What y'all been doing for? That's what y'all been doing ever since Marino retired.
But like,
what y'all been doing? That's what y'all been doing since 2000.
Who
you hungry?
Who would be a better option than Tua at the moment?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's a good question.
No,
is nobody?
That is the Eagles.
There's nobody coming out this year. There's nobody that y'all can trade for that will be better than Tua. So, what would y'all need for y'all to get?
You want Sam Darnold?
Man,
you want Sam Darnold?
All right. So hear me. All right. So hear me out.
My God.
Hear me out. In terms of backup quarterbacks, that was the first. It was either him or Daniel Jones came to mind, and we can't get Daniel Jones. So
why can't y'all get Daniel Jones?
Because he's a backup. He's an available.
Sam Darnold ain't coming to your team as no damn backup.
I don't think Daniel Jones is trash. I think the Giants is just trash.
Daniel Jones is trash.
Nah,
he's not as great.
I think Daniel can play, but what was you gonna say, bro?
I think he could be. He has to be in a perfect situation. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Eddie said Dak Prescott. Eddie said, "Would you take Dak Prescott?"
You still feel like y'all can be competitive, right? But what would you think y'all need?
Would you take that? Would you take that piece of trash?
So let me answer Keith's question first. So yes, the way we currently are, we can compete. Losing Hill will be a problem, and we will see that very early.
He ain't going nowhere.
Listen,
he ain't going nowhere.
No, I don't think he's going anywhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
If he's not going anywhere, then I'm not sure his performance will be as top notch. So sometimes somebody sticking around is not always the best thing.
I agree.
But like if he's there and he's willing to play, then yeah, he'll operate at a high level. And I think him and Tua have enough rapport with each other where he'll keep playing. We did just let go of is it Mostert? Yeah.
Yeah, y'all let go of Mostert. Yeah.
Which is again a huge blow. Huge blow. Like that are gonna feel. Yeah. We're gonna feel that in the running back.
So y'all got Achane and y'all got Jalen Wright.
But one of the best things we could do was rotate them. And then you just got one less A-list player to rotate out.
We were just talking about the draft. This running back class is the best running back class probably of all time, bro. Y'all can replace bro. I'm dead ass, bro.
Okay.
This running back class is crazy. And it's
make sure and clip this moment.
I am best running back class of all time. That's a strong statement.
Bro, I mean, look, maybe I gotta do my homework, but I don't remember.
You got a whole lot of homework to do.
1 year being a really good running back class. Maybe I gotta do my homework. Maybe y'all can feed me a little something. But I just saw the running backs like a couple days ago. Like, what he said?
Don't let that shit on NFL Network.
What he said?
That good drug.
He said you're on them good drugs.
No. Y'all tell me off the top of y'all head. Y'all tell me off the top of y'all head which year was the best running back draft class.
Well, I could tell you 2008. I could tell you 2018. For one, where you got Saquon and Chubb. For one.
That's it.
That's enough.
Just Saquon and Chubb, because
that's enough.
I wasn't talking about top tier guys. I was talking about how
Chubb was a second round draft pick.
I'm talking about how deep the running back class is. I'm not talking about just two top guys.
Say what?
I said I'm not talking about just two top guys.
Ricky Williams, Edgerrin James.
Well, you're just telling me two guys. I'm talking.
It doesn't matter. It does. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I'm just telling you two guys, those two that I just named, Ricky Williams and Edgerrin James, was shit on anybody that's coming out of this draft class.
All right, I'm out. I'm gonna go back to work. All right, bro.
Well, let me ask you a quick question before you go. It was a question I was asked on the show, the facility. The question was, do you think Deebo Samuels going to Washington makes Jaden Daniels the best quarterback in the NFC?
Nigga, he ain't beat Jalen. Fuck out of here.
That's what I be saying, bro.
Man, look, he up there, but
that's what I be saying.
No, when you asked me that shit, what you thought I was gonna say? Yeah.
No, I want to know. I just wanted to see your reaction.
Did I bleed green, bro?
I just wanted to see your reaction.
Fuck them boys.
What?
Fuck them, bro. I don't give no fuck about no Washington. Man.
I just wanted to see
I love that they got Deebo though, cause like you say, it's a win-win, and they got all that money. They can spend. They can pay a little $20 million in Deebo for 1 year. I get it, but nah, Jaden Daniels, he not better than fucking Jalen Hurts yet. Fuck out of here.
Do you think that y'all gonna get Myles Garrett?
Bro, man, if you would ask me that shit a month ago, I would have said hell nah. But all these rumors and how he's sounding really aggressive that he's pushing for this, I'm like, and we might trade a couple of guys. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Okay. Now you said you want a deep running back draft class, right?
Yeah, I gotta go back to work, my guy.
No, that's cool, but I'm about to throw some names out for you.
I gotta go back to work.
Well, just listen to it while you go, motherfucker. Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Kareem Hunt, 2017 draft class.
Kareem Hunt.
Bruh, before Kareem Hunt got
caught. I'm playing. I'm really.
I was gonna say, before he got caught kicking a bitch in the ass, Kareem Hunt was. In fact, he led the league in rushing his rookie year.
Nah, I won't shit on him. I was just that's a good class.
James Conner too. He's in that draft class.
But I'm just saying, like, this draft class got the potential of being really great. So if a team need to move off a running back, just like them Pittsburgh Steelers, this is a great year to do it.
Well, I mean,
the Steelers got two trash ass running backs they can move off.
Man, Najee Harris is not trash. That's fucked up.
Najee who? Fuck out of here.
That's fucked up, bro.
Najee trash. But hey, I'm gonna chop it over with you later, bro. I gotta go back to work.
All right, bro.
All right.
Hey, Keith is still feeling himself from the Super Bowl victory. Keith hasn't gotten off his high horse, and I ain't mad at him. Because I know how I was when the Broncos won Super Bowl. So that's funny. But as far as the fight goes, again, I'm back to the fight because you see I got the banner on here. Tank and Roach fought to a draw. Roach won the fight. Roach clearly won the fight. I mean, and nobody's saying that to shit on Tank. Like Tank didn't come to fight because he did. Tank had a great fight. It's just it's just Roach met every challenge. But where Tank messed up at is that goddamn excuse saying that it was grease in the eye. You know, like that's crazy. And remember when I said Cameron is petty? Cameron is King Petty.
I'm gonna save some of it for Talk with Flea. So,
hey, Larry, bring my popcorn.
You got the popcorn. Oh, okay. It's a popcorn morning. Okay. Yeah. Like, what up, nigga?
The Monday popcorn.
Yeah, man. How you? Nigga say. It's a half a pound. You should get half a bucket for us.
Just gotta save some. Okay. Well, we got to talk about this fight. That's the first thing we're going to talk about because we all seen it. Tank versus Roach went down on Saturday in New York, and the results wasn't what a lot of people wanted or expected. It did end in a majority draw. So based off of what you saw, Mace, do you feel like there was a clear winner?
Real quick, I know Mace usually starts. Mace, you mind if I start?
Yeah, go ahead. You go. I got my popcorn.
Because I just want to say something to your credit.
Okay.
This is really to your credit.
I really mean my popcorn.
Yeah. Because a lot of times I'll be like, this nigga Mace he be bugging, yo. Like, I'll say it out loud because your opinion is your opinion. Mace always says, yo, don't bring this nigga out with you because they're not going to win if you bring this nigga out with you. Talking about football games, basketball games. And I'll be sitting here like, I don't really know, but then I got it when the fight went on. When you got that type of energy and you breathing that energy when everybody's sad and mad and depressed and try to look happy, but they not really happy, it gets into you. You have to keep saging that environment. When you're in that environment, it lingers into the fight, and that's kind of the result of the fight. So I just want to before we get into the actual fight, I just want to tell you, I see what you're talking about now, because the people you with could possibly fuck your energy up for some shit that you supposed to do.
Hey, Cam is petty. Cam is petty because that's a direct shot. That's a direct shot at Jim Jones. I don't think so much Santana, but Santana and Jim Jones was they walked Tank Davis out, and like that's King Petty shit. That's King Petty shit. But I was happy to see that for the sport of boxing, as far as that the way that type of fight. I love seeing major league championship fights live up to the hype, live up to the excitement. And I love it when it's talked about for the next few days, because that means we need to see it again, and we need to see more of the top guys fighting each other. That's just what it is. That's just what we got to see. You know, boxing has been depriving us of that for the last honestly 20 years, almost, you know, and that's no good. That's no good, because it's a lot of great fights that people want to see, and they should be seen. And you just got to handle your business. You have to handle your business. And but again, if you're Tank Davis, you cannot have that excuse. And we're gonna hear that excuse now. We cannot have you blaming the reason why you took a knee and it should have been called a knockdown on hair grease.
The most controversial part really kind of was his hair grease statement, because obviously Tank did voluntarily take a knee. And so in response by saying, I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she put grease in my shit, so the sweat and grease dripping in my face and burning my eyes. How do we even keep that from even happening again? Like, what's the change?
Why would he even throw Lee? What's her name? Lee B. the brand. Why would you even throw Lee B. the brand out there like that? She'd be like, yo, you messed my. I got a thing I'm doing. I don't throw your boxing under the bus. How you gonna say it was the grease? Like, yo. And then she posted. If you go look at the post, she posted that the grease that she used on his hair had pretty much no grease in it.
Yeah, she did say that. She went after the fact and confirmed she didn't even use grease. So,
yeah.
Which is also a crazy conversation in general. But yeah, Cam, what's also your thoughts on that part?
And blame snacks, and you
the whole thing about it is this. And listen, Bray, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of niggas like pause. I'm a fan of niggas getting fly and dressing well, and looking good and everything else. I think Tank had a dope jacket on. I like this jacket and everything else. But sometimes niggas be too focused on the look and not the fight.
Yeah.
Exactly. You are there to fight. You are not there for a fashion statement. Y'all need to go like my nigga Mike. My nigga Mike, no robe. If anything, a towel with a hole in it. No robe, no socks. All business, nigga. I'm not coming there to win a fashion contest. I'm coming there to split your shit, And just the whole grease thing, that's hilarious to me. Like, I literally turned to all my boys. I said, did this nigga really just say that on national television? I said, did he really blame this shit on grease? But anyway, I'm not going to say he walked out with losers, Rob. I'm just going to say, just next time, why don't you come in there with a dirty ass fro or cut your hair? Don't walk in with nobody and try to handle your business. That's it. But anyway, this is going to be a short night for the show because I got some studying to do. And it's real important that I focus my energy for the rest of the night on studying what I got to study. So, but you guys will see me again on Friday. Thank you, Jesus. Raising Canaan comes back this Friday. Now, I'm not going to do a reaction video like I did for the last thing. Oh, Lord. And just as I say I'm about to leave. I know, but I can't. I ain't seen this nigga in forever. What up, homie?
What's good with you?
Ain't nothing much. We ain't seen that boy Straps in forever.
Yeah, well, nigga. You know why?
I know why, man. Well, I'm gonna ask you a couple quick questions because I really was about to swerve because I got some studying to do. But Deebo Samuels to the Commanders, what you thinking?
Don't give a shit. Fuck him. Ain't doing nothing. That nigga ain't did nothing on the 49ers. His whole problem was he can't catch the ball, so he can take his ass right over there where he can't catch the ball. Make my job easier. They should have tried to change for DK Metcalf if they were smart. If they want to pay somebody to try to help out Scary Terry. But I guess coming off a 5th round pick is what you call it, high risk, high reward.
I mean, that's
basically.
low risk, high reward.
Yeah, low risk, high reward. Yeah. So I mean, good for them. I mean, I knew they were going to try to make a lot of moves this offseason. They happen to be the first. They on it trying to get better, which I mean, I don't blame them. They got a whole lot more they need to do, but they still got to pay that man $17 million. So I mean, that's a lot on the books for somebody who you just got a 5th round pick for it. I mean, he instantly becomes what, your second best receiver on that team, which ain't saying much. I mean, he ain't reached 900 yards and over the past. I mean, a good season since 2021. So
since his All Pro year, he has.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess a change of scenery may do him some good. But I mean, I ain't worried about it. The Commanders, they're excited about it because it's a name. You know what I mean? But you got to do what he do in the field. They were injury concerns. If you listen to people from the 49ers camp say there was a lot of injury concerns. He was injured a lot, and again, he cried a lot for the ball. But when the ball came his way, he couldn't catch it. So I ain't worried about that.
Now I'm gonna ask you this question just because I want to see what your reaction was. I just asked Keith this question. It was said today on the facility. The question was asked: does Deebo Samuel's addition make Jaden Daniels the best quarterback in the NFC?
No, I seen that bullshit they talking about, and they talking about some like, are you fucking kidding me? They be saying shit to get a reaction. I know LaShawn McCoy said it, and he's the dumbest one out of them all. Like, you ever listen to this motherfucker talk about sports? He can't even articulate himself well when it comes to talking about this shit. And he just be wanting people to just talk to him. He no good goddamn well no fucking Deebo Samuel's gonna make him the best quarterback in no goddamn. They so quick to jump on a motherfucking bandwagon, but when there's somebody else, they say, "Oh, he got to do it consistently." Jaden Daniels had one good fucking year, his rookie year. Granted, it was one for the history books, but you got to back that shit up the second year. So you can't say that he's the best off of one fucking season. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't know what the hell they be talking about, bro. Half of them niggas don't even need to be on
the
TV.
NFC, I mean, instantly jumps Stafford, Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff. Instantly put him ahead of all of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, you got to fucking show me. Because that shit don't even make no sense. They just be trying to get a rise out of people. I stopped listening.
Yeah, they be saying shit for wow factor. Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute. Y'all already Jalen Hurts ain't been a Super Bowl champion for a solid month, and y'all already disrespecting the man.
Yeah, they like to do that shit, bro. Like, come on, man.
I
The best quarterback.
Commanders are gonna battle though. I think y'all gonna battle for some years to come, and I'm all for it.
Man, ain't nobody worry about them niggas. Like, I mean, they still got a lot more. They got a lot more. What you call it to do? Free agency to do. So we'll see.
Last question. Do you think y'all are gonna get Myles Garrett?
I mean, it depends on what the asking price is. Like, I ain't trying to trade the future to get that man, but I mean, because he's up there in age, so he probably got he probably got a good 2-3 years in him. You know what I mean? If that at an all pro level, I think. So I ain't trying to give away the future for him. Granted, I mean, it ain't too much that we fucking need. So maybe, you know, we really don't need to because we got to pay a bunch of in-house niggas. So I can see how we probably, you know, I can see how we may be making that move to get them. Because like I said, we have a bunch of young talent already, and we really don't need too much coming up. As far as the line, you got locked in. Your offense is locked in. Your defense is nothing but young cats. So, I mean, you probably can use some of those picks to get like a game changer like Myles Garrett, but we'll see. I mean, he's linked to us. He's linked to Buffalo mainly. It's the strongest two teams to get him. But if you're Cleveland, why would you even want to trade him in your own division? So your conference. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I'll put nothing past Howie, and I mean, he wants to come here, so we'll see. I mean, like I said, we still got people that we need to re-sign as well. I mean, but if you can get somebody like Myles Garrett, why wouldn't you get him?
Okay. All right. Well, how the kids doing, man?
They doing fine. Like I said, it was Jagger's first game of T-ball.
How was that?
Today. That boy can't hit worth shit. I got to do some training with him. You know what I mean? But you know, they wanted me to coach too. But I keep telling them, like I said, I help out as much as I can. But you know, me and my condition and shit like that, I can't be out there doing that shit. So, but yeah, he had fun and he enjoyed it. I just wanted to see what he was doing, following no Papa footsteps. So I hope he, you know what I mean. I hope he continue to, you know, do what he do. I work with him. He'll get better, but he love it.
No question. And how's Jackson?
You know, she having a good old time. She wants to get into some gymnastics until I showed her, and she was like, "Oh, they doing all that flipping? I can't do that." I said, "Well, girl, you're gonna have to try. If you want to do gymnastics, that's what gymnastics is."
Yeah, no question.
but you know, she's having a good time with her friends on her tablet, talking to them. But she's doing good as well.
That's good. All right, that's good. All right, well, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some studying to do, my boy.
For sure, man.
Yeah, know, if I say that word study, like nigga, what?
Do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, you know, that ain't in my wheelhouse, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
For sure, man.
But I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. I hate them controllers flicking, so I know you playing you back to playing your game, so that's what's up.
You know, I ain't gonna never stop that. I'll pass out before I stop doing that. You know?
I know you will. Man, we went to this place on Saturday. I think it's called Draftcade or something like that in Short Pump.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love that place.
What's up?
$10, unlimited arcade. I will be back there.
I might have to check it out when I get well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and after 7 o'clock, you can only be 21 and up to be up in that bitch.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. Yeah. So yeah, well, one day we got to have a guys' night.
For sure.
And go.
Like I said, Just let me know.
Play some of them classics.
For sure. Just let me know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But all right, well, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here.
All right, my bro. Get the study on, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Study long, study wrong. You know what I mean?
All right, man. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna study tonight. When I wake up, I'm gonna study in the morning. Then take my ass to work. But anyway, for my peoples out there, for the rest of the audience out there, it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this bit. Peace. I will see y'all on Friday. And y'all know what time it is. The last couple of Friday episodes have been off the real. So I will see y'all in a bit. Peace. Love y'all. Out.